matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
Throws to the back. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Miami. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Gets rid of it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll let it go down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll pass for it, trying to get to him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run play action. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown time. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Sets sail out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt, when your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback will audible. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Lost one deep down the right side. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. Because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Feeling some heat. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is...
Oh, that'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Takes it on the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. He looks that one in nicely.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Snap it to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a creep.
Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He's looking to throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it. They're trying to get to him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
First down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And now on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. That receiver wore that one. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on fourth down. Fast motion from the offense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hale. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Discards a man.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles what could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
He's looking for a man on second down. Scrambling away. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
On the ground, it's Haynes. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is